Hey guys, welcome back to another video in the product research course. This will be the last one before we go into the end of the course, and I do want you guys to stick around. Don't skip my little talk at the end. I'm saying some important stuff in that video, even though we won't be really necessarily going over anything in the computer. Do stick around, watch that. So here we go, last video. We're going to be going over an example of a good product. Now, I don't want to let you down, but I'm going to use this as an example. Let me tell you why this is a good product. So you've been seeing me using this the whole time, and it's, I picked this purposefully throughout the whole, course so that you would get used to it and you'd feel comfortable with this product idea, and you would have had plenty of chances to hear me talking about it, and you kind of understand it now too. Now, that's why I thought this would be the perfect example, is because you've kind of grown to know this. If you've actually taken the whole course step by step, you've grown to know this market and understand the principles that it's built around, the issues that are, occurring that led to this product being invented and then being produced and sold. So why is this a good product? Well, first of all, it doesn't look anything special, and it might not even necessarily meet our criteria. So it does have consistent sales. So we can see here, once this loads up, we'll have another chance to look at this. Now, a lot of you might be scared of this market because of the reviews. I want to tell you why you shouldn't be. Cool. So if we look at the reviews, they're rather high, and we don't really have a lot of people under, 75 reviews here. But if you guys are still thinking about reviews, then you might have to rewatch this course, because we know that we could enter any market. We just need a consistent demand in a market, and then we have to fix the problem. And we want to find a market where, despite that problem, people are still buying that product. So this is why I think it's a good product. First of all, the prices aren't perfect, but I didn't say this was a perfect product. This is just a good product. The prices are anywhere from 15 to 20. Now, I thought that was appropriate for using this as an example, because that's realistically the price range a lot of you guys will be selling in. To be honest, it's harder to sell those $35, $45 products because you move out of that $1,500 first order. A more expensive sale price means that you had to order it for more. It's a higher quality product. It's a more expensive product to order from China. So you just moved your $1,500 initial investment to maybe a $4,000 initial investment. So this is appropriate because while the price isn't something that I necessarily love, I would aim higher, but it is a realistic market, and I would still pick a product that sells for $19.99. It's a really easy impulse buy. So first thing is, the price is appropriate. So it's not too low, right? We have a couple people that are just going ridiculously low, but it's not skewing the market. So there's a difference between the majority being low and just a couple being low. A couple being low means that maybe there's occasionally a fulfillment supplier company that's selling the product just at a ridiculously low product, and they're catching those 10%, 20% of people that just want the cheapest version of something. They don't care about quality. They just want to get the product concept for the lowest price. And that's okay, because you still have plenty of products that don't buy based on that philosophy. So going into this, the price we've discovered is okay. Now let's analyze monthly sales. Now, I particularly love monthly sales here because we have a potential for a sway in the market. There is an outlier that's doing 1,000 sales per month. That's crushing it. But we also have plenty of sellers doing that 250 plus. So that gap where it's about 200 to 1,000 sales per month is a lovely place for the majority of the market to be in. If we were to count here, it's over 7. Then, moving over to revenue. Revenue is just a direct correlation between the average price of the market and then the average sales. So if you're seeing an average price that you like and an average monthly sales that you like, obviously the revenues are going to be good. Now, I don't like the 2, 3, and 5 range of revenues for, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 per month, but we do see plenty of people doing $10,000, $20,000, $25,000, $8,000, $6,000. At those places, your 30 to 50% margins become a full-time living. So that's why I like this. There's the possibility that we could list this product and have it do $10,000 to $25,000 per month in sales. It's a really good possibility. We don't want to go into a market where there's no potential to go above that 10K per month, above that 15K per month in sales. We want to have a market that's big enough to the point where there's, it's proven itself. Many sellers are making sales. If we provide that extraordinary product, we'll get an extraordinary number of sales. Now again, reviews, I don't really care. It doesn't matter. The reviews are a little high, but again, stop focusing so much on reviews. And this has been a main shift in my mentality over the course of 2019 selling on Amazon. Last year, I was afraid of big reviews because I had a bad experience selling a product in a market with big reviews. But then I started launching more products, and what I saw was that the more products I launched in bigger and bigger markets, it wasn't the big reviews and the big sales numbers that were the deterring factor in those markets. It was the quality of my differentiation and innovation. That's what this whole course is themed around. Now, I know you guys think very similar to me. That's why you're in this course, investing your time here with me, and I appreciate you very much. I'm happy that you're, investing in yourself and making a better life for yourself financially. That's really the best thing that I think I could provide. If you could take financial struggles off the table, most of your other problems you'd be able to at least focus on and pay some attention to how you actually feel going about your day, and just living life for what it should be based around. So the reason that this is a good product, and we're going to close out here, is because there's an underlying issue, not specifically with this one or this one, right? But where was it? This one right here, people are buying it despite the issues. And this was really the one that I was focused on. It wasn't so much these bigger floor mat style ones. Check this out. This person has 3-star reviews and they're still doing 700 sales per month. Combine that with the other seller up here, and that means that there's already, just in these two, there's several other sellers for it. They haven't changed the product. They haven't made it any better. That guy's just selling a 2-pack. Again, there's another 300 sales on that product. That's the same listing as before. But the point I'm trying to make is people are buying that product and they know that the reviews are bad, but they love the concept, so they want to give it a shot, hoping it would be better. So this gives us a really positive position to be in, because we could say, hey, let me make those bristles out of silicone so that they won't flatten. Now I've just fixed the main issue, is that people said the bristles were cheap. Hey, let me make the top band out of a stiffer silicone instead of that super hard, rough plastic, because people were saying that it could it could scratch your foot. The plastic was too harsh. And now let me make an actual pumice stone at the back instead of that cheap sandpaper glued onto the plastic that so many people were complaining about. Now we've provided the exact concept that people like. They can see, based on your first picture, that you have silicone bristles. You don't have normal bristles, so now it's fixed. Notice my most important reason about why this is a good product is based on the differentiation and based on the quality of the product. That's what this whole course was about. Stop looking at the numbers and the criteria and all those things while they're still important and you should analyze them objectively. Focus on how to fix the complaint of the customer. And if there's not an obvious complaint, focus on that target audience and give them a reason to buy by including something they would be interested in buying as well. So that's going to wrap up this lesson and why that I thought this was a good product idea. Now, could it be better? Yes, I'd actually like the reviews to be lower. If we could get into this market and all these reviews were under 100, then it's nearing more to a perfect market, because then people aren't buying based on just the highest reviewed products. People start buying based on the best innovated products. So that is an advantage of going into a lower review market. Now, also, would I like to see a couple more people doing above 10K a month? Yes, but again, it's hard to find that perfect market. What I want to leave you with is this exact workflow. Actually, you know what? I'm going to save that for the end of the course so that you guys actually do watch that. Done with this lesson, go watch the end of the course, and congratulations, you guys have just graduated from the product research course. Go use this information, and I'll see you in the final lesson. Later.